What are you reading there? What are you doing?
Oh, are we live?
We are live.
Oh, Doug, if you didn't know, we have a supersized book club at our conventions.
Really?
It's like our 10th or 11th one. And I just got the new book.
It just came in the mail.
Just came in the mail today. Ted
Really?
Haynes, The Sun River Murders. And it's all about the area in Central Oregon where we're going to be. And Mr. Haynes will be there on Saturday at 1:30 and ready to talk about the book. So we have links and everybody to have you sign up. We don't really care to look at you. You're thrilled. But please sign up and meet Mr. Haynes. He can't wait. I hear he's a great speaker and we're gonna have a great time there. So we got our book.
Well, that checks off that part of our itinerary of what we're going to talk about. Wasn't supposed to come till a little later.
Well, we'll read. Can we do it?
Are we going to do it again?
Yeah, we're
okay.
going to read.
Because it'll really throw me off if we
do it. I know.
I'll be real confused about
Kylie
what
keeps
we're going
us
to do.
right on track.
Yeah, we have lots and lots and lots and lots to talk about today. This is usually when we do these Q&As, this is usually our longest one, our most involved one, because what we're going to be doing is talking a lot about our confirmation packet. And we're going to be sending the early bird deadline is in a week, the 26th, and then we'll be starting to send out a confirmation packet shortly after that. So this is the information that you're going to be receiving in your mailbox, and if you're a will call, receive this different information. So we're going to talk about what these cards mean, what all this stuff means, when you get it, what you need to look for, and make sure that you have everything that shows up. So,
but before you start,
okay.
Might have some new people here and doesn't know who the heck you are.
Who are you? Who am I?
Yeah, I don't think you introduced yourself as the leader in chief of this whole shebang.
I am. When did this happen?
We just designated you yesterday.
Good. My name is Doug Gillenbrock. I'm the director of events. This is Barb Filer. What do you do?
I manage you.
All right. So we are going to talk about, as I just mentioned, the confirmation packet. We don't want to hang around too much. We'll get that started. If you have comments, if you have questions while we're going through this, please let us know. You can type it in. Kylie, our producer, she will make sure that it pops up and we are ready to go with answering that question if we can. She actually sometimes has more answers than we do. Are you ready to show them something?
Go.
All right, this is the thing that's going to come in the mail. This envelope, please, when you get it, open it. Don't show up in Redmond with that thing still sealed. We need you to open it. We need you to empty it out, see what's all in there. Make sure that all the things that we're going to talk about here, or at least most of the things that we're going to talk about, are included in here. If not, we need you to give us a call. We need you to send us an email. 800-543-3622, convention@fmca.com. We'll be happy to take care of whatever it is you're missing. Give you a call, send you an email. Make sure that when you show up, you have everything that you need to get parked quickly, efficiently, and get the party started without a whole lot of trouble.
And it literally says convention information inside, so you know it's the packet.
That's right. That is your confirmation packet.
Let's start.
You ready?
Yep.
All right.
Here we go.
This here thing. This is the confirmation booklet. We created this, I don't know, maybe about 7 or 8 years ago. We used to send a whole lot of single little pieces of paper, and we decided, why don't we just put it in one book and make it a lot easier for folks? So, ton of information found in here. Read through this. Make sure that you check out everything that's included in this booklet. It has directions. It has a lot of other good information in there that you will need before you leave and as you arrive in Redmond. We've got information about what's going to be going on during the event. We've got information about services that are going to be available. It's kind of a preview of the program that we'll have out a little bit later as we get closer to the event. But it gives you just some nice little tidbits of information that you're going to need as you come when you get there.
This will also be available on Information Central to print off or download if you lose this.
Right. And for those who are doing will call, holding their stuff in will call, we'll send you a PDF of that so that you have access to it just as everyone else would. So you can find out how to get there, the directions, all the other information that's in there. This here thing that Barb is showing right now is a parking card. This is for 30 amp electric. If that's what you signed up for, we have different cards for every type of parking that we're going to be doing there at the event. Make sure that when you receive your confirmation packet that you find this card and make sure that that is what you ordered. If it says something different than what you think you ordered, then we need to hear from you. We need to find out whether, something fouled up on our end, if it got packed wrong, if maybe when you registered, you thought you were getting one thing, but you ended up getting another. So we need you to do this. Also on the back of this shows you how to place that in your windshield. We recommend you don't drive, 200 miles with this thing in your windshield. As you get closer at your last stop before you're coming into the event center, put this in your windshield. Get it lined up there. When you drive in, the parking team will see this. They will automatically recognize what it is that you need for your parking, queue you up in the right line, and get you parked hopefully very quickly once you get there. The key to all this is getting you into the ground, getting you into the right line, and then getting you moved into your parking area. And, as we go about doing this, some days it's quicker than others. If you come in when there's nobody else in line, you'll go quick. If you come in and there's a long line because everybody's kind of arrived at the same time, it might take a little bit longer. Not real long. I mean, we're going to have a really nice queue for most of the folks who are coming in you're going to be entering the Mount Hood entrance. It's a 4-lane road that I don't even know, maybe a half a mile long, maybe a little bit longer even, that leads back into the fairgrounds area. So there really shouldn't be any problem. Hopefully, when you get there, you'll be parked within 5, 10, 15 minutes max. Also, you'll receive a date of entry card. For most folks, that's going to be the 12th of August. Most people will be coming in on that Monday. We will have some volunteers coming in earlier. We will probably have some folks who want to come in later. We ask that you come in not before, but on that date. You can always come in after that date. You don't need to get a new card if you're going to come in the 13th. But if you're going to come in the 12th, if you need to come in earlier, let us know. We do early parking. It's going to cost you $40 if you want to come in earlier than what your card says and park. We start down on Sunday. That's the earliest you can do it. So you can come in Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. As I mentioned, some of our volunteers come in even a little bit earlier to get things going.
I make one correction. You don't have to let us know if you're driving and you show up a day early and just pull in and ask if they'll let you park, and for $40 they'll let you in before the 12th.
But if you say you are a volunteer, and you get a card that's incorrect, let us know so we can get that corrected.
If you're supposed to arrive on the 11th and you got a 12th, we need to correct that for you. Okay.
And there is information in the confirmation packet about when different volunteer groups are supposed to arrive, so you can check that out. If you're trams or security or activity cards or security, frustrated maestros, you'll be coming in on Sunday. Our seminars, our coffee hour, our info, they come in on Monday.
And these are the different cards that help you with that.
Yep, we have our volunteer card in the middle. We have our maestros. We have our coffee hour cards. So if you're one of these volunteer groups, you'll get a special card. Typically, what we try to do with these groups is we park them, especially the coffee hour and the maestros, park them close to where they'll be performing or doing their activities, their volunteer activities. Which one you got there?
Disabled.
If you are disabled and you have registered for disabled parking, you will receive one of these cards. Please make sure that's in your windshield so the parking team knows where to take you. Our goal for this event is to park everyone as close as possible if they are a disabled attendee. That means you're going to be parked inside the fence line near where all the buildings and activities are. It's really, if you are, what we're going to try and do is make it as easy as possible for you to manage and get around the facility if you have the need. If you do not have the need and you want to park somewhere else, say you have friends parking somewhere else, you can certainly go somewhere else. Just don't put that card in your windshield.
Right.
You can still have the badges, the disabled badges to help you get around with some of the other things that we have. But this will get you the disabled parking close in.
And separated from people who aren't. Also, your badges will be blue to match, they'll match this. So instead of the yellow badge, you're going to get blue badges.
We'll show you the badges here in a few minutes.
Governing board,
Did you just say you don't have any badges? Is that what you just mumbled to me?
I don't have blue badges.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. But you have the yellow.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
That's like,
For those who are on the governing board, you should receive this
through your packet.
through your packet. That's going to come from Chapter Services, Penny Gordemiller, and Danielle. As they make your packets and send them out, you'll receive those to put in your windshield as well. If you are part of the driving school, you'll receive one of these to put in your windshield. That will indicate that you are part of this group and you will be going to special parking. Once you're finished with your education through your training, then you will move to another location to park. These guys park in a special area as they're doing their stuff, and then they go back into the queue. They get parked in a spot just like everyone else.
When you're going to driving school or any of these, this is all that will be in your window when you show up. You don't need all the show placards. Once you're finished with the school, then you'll replace these with all your show stuff,
right,
and then move to get parked. Okay.
Yes, what she just said.
Is this next or this?
I don't know. I think you're out of order.
I'm not out of order. No, I'm not.
No, you're not.
No, I kept them right in order.
Parking, date of entry, tow card credential.
There we go.
Okay, this is your tow card credential. If you come and you have either a car you're towing behind your motorhome or a vehicle that you're towing an RV with, put this in the windshield. Put it on your rear view mirror. This will allow you to get in and out of the grounds without any trouble. When you're leaving, if you're going out for dinner, if you're going to go out, look around. When you come back, if there's any security that's going to be stopping folks, they'll look for this. And if you have that, they'll pass you through. If you don't, then you're going to have to explain why you're trying to get in the grounds. And then this here one is for folks who signed up for passport registration. Huh? Uh-oh. Let's see if we can fix him.
Okay, thank you. Oh, sorry.
There you go. Anyway, Trace. This is for those who have passport registration. And, what those folks do, and for those who don't understand what passport is or don't know, these are folks who are going to be coming to the event, and they're going to do the whole thing. They're going to do the seminars. They're going to do their entertainment. They're going to do the whole thing, go to all the exhibits, do all the stuff, but they're not going to stay at the grounds. They're staying somewhere else, or they're in a hotel or something like that. And they're just going to drive in each day. They're going to participate, do all the stuff, and then leave and go stay somewhere overnight, and then come back the next day. So this is like their parking area, and that will be near the public gate area. When you come in, you'll come down at Jefferson, you'll take a left, and you'll drive down around to the end, which is where the public gate entrance will be, and that's where you'll park. And
passports, you're welcome to come to any part of the show that everybody else is.
Absolutely, yeah.
And if we do welcome parties or whatever.
Yeah, it doesn't just start the show dates are the 14th through the 17th, but beginning on Monday evening, we're doing things. So you're welcome to come do any of that stuff from Monday on. That we're programming during the event.
You'll get badges, and then that's your get in the gate card. So. Okay.
Are you good?
Yes.
Okay. This is something we started a few years ago. This is a QR code that we ask you to put in your windshield. Members of the parking team will come around with a phone, and they will scan this, and that will tell us where you are, so that when we need to find you, or we need to find you out in the parking lot, or we're out in the parking lot and we need to find out whose RV this is, we can scan this. We can figure out exactly whose RV that belongs to. We can give you a call, or we can come find you. We used to do locator cards. This is the newest way we do it. Now, what you're going to find is when you get this, what we need you to do is make sure it has your name on it and your F number, because this corresponds with your registration. So if somebody hits that, and we find out where you're at, we can pull it up in our system and go get you, or call you or whatever. So
It kind of lets us know you're here. You're on the grounds.
It does. It does that as well. If we need, if somebody asked, is so and so here, we can find out. Okay, through this, yes, they're here, and this is where they're parking.
Okay.
We're just flying through this here thing.
I know.
What's
get
next?
Finished early.
I don't think that's going to happen.
I know.
All right. We talked about the name badges a little bit ago. These, oh, you got our names on them.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Allison took care of us.
Oh, thanks, Allison.
So now we can go.
We're allowed to go?
Yeah.
Good. So these are the name badges that most folks will get. If you are disabled, you'll get blue ones. We do have a number of advanced crew and other folks who will get green ones. Along with our exhibitors, they get green ones as well. So you'll get these in your packet. Make sure they're your badges. Make sure you have enough badges for the people who are coming. If not, let us know so we can get your new stuff out. Every once in a while, things will get, maybe things will get a little messed up. Maybe somebody's badge will get in your packet. Maybe your badge will get in somebody else's packet. We just need to know that so we can reissue the badges, send you new badges out if need be.
It gets a little tough, like with the Smiths, or, we start crisscrossing. The last name Smith. Okay.
Right, I know.
We don't let you pack, so you have no
I know
idea.
that I'm not allowed to pack. They say I'm the one who makes the mistakes, but I don't believe that's the case.
But let me just say this. We cannot pack at all. If we don't have these badges in our hands, we cannot pack your packet. So it's never that I didn't get my badges. So shake your stuff out, because sometimes they're static and they stick to things and they could fall on the floor. But we cannot pack a packet at all without these. If we miss it, they're going to be left on the table somewhere, and then we'll have to track it down. So look for these first.
The badges will be, as Barb said, we have badges made, we have labels made, and they match. So if for some reason your packet, you can't find badges, look harder. They're in there.
It might not be yours, but
there are a set of badges in there, because we do have to match those up even before we start packing. Roger asked about a 50 amp card. Roger, we do not have one of those with us in the thing, but we did make them, believe it or not. So we made a whole bunch of them.
They were at the bottom of the box.
Oh, okay. We haven't gone through unpacking all the material yet. We just had it printed earlier this week, late last week. Our printer, Dan Wolfeck, he does a fabulous job for us, is going on vacation. So we've been running him ragged the last week, printing things.
I'll see if Allison can run one in.
All right. Next, I'm going to just go ahead.
Sure.
We talked about badges. For those who are first timers, you're going to get badge holders, these two little plastic things, put your badges in. You're also going to get these first timer ribbons, so you can show folks that you are a first timer to an FMCA convention. We do have, some mentors who are going to be working with you, and you'll probably hear from them before the event starts, or at least when you arrive, you're going to be talking to some mentors probably, or get some information about those folks. So, make sure you have your badges. They attach real well to these plastic ones. I have kind of a fabric, a vinyl kind of thing. It does not attach well to that. So
when you do those, we suggest that you tuck them
inside
the pocket of that. We can help you if you get there, but we only mail these to first timers because a lot of you have been to these shows. You have your lanyards, but we'll have plenty of these at the info center if you want to go that route or you forgot your thing. But these don't like to mail easily, these pins. So we've lost more than, so we only mail them to first timers.
But if you're not a first timer or you
want these,
come over to the info center. We'll have some there for you. No problem. We can get those for you.
Got it.
All right. For first timers as well, you're going to get this card to put in your windshield. Says you're a first timer. That lets not only the parking team know, but it lets other attendees know that you are a first timer. And then we also have a little booklet for first timers, just to kind of give you some heads up, some information about getting there, about what you're going to expect when you do arrive, some things to kind of concentrate on doing when you do get there. So nice little bit of information. We're not going to try and overwhelm you. Just some suggestions for the first timers who are going to be there for the first time. We bring you on a Monday. And the reason a lot of people ask why come on Monday, the thing doesn't start till Wednesday. Well, if we get you parked on Monday, then you get settled in, get your campsite set up. It's all good. We do usually a little party on Monday night. And then Tuesday is kind of the day to acclimate yourself to the grounds, to come in, to find out where the different buildings are, where the seminars are, where entertainment's at, where the exhibits are going to be. You get to walk around the grounds and kind of see what's all about. It helps you, just feel more comfortable there. It lessens the anxiety. We have some first timer things that'll go on Tuesday. We talk about, so you can get with a mentor who will take you around the grounds and kind of point out, here's where this is, here's where this is. And in the afternoon, we'll have our first timers orientation, where you'll find out some more information about the event, how to navigate the event on your own. Some of the things you need to do, should be looking to do. And then right after that, we go into the chapter fair. So you'll have a full day on Tuesday. So that's why we don't want to bring you in on Tuesday, because there's so much stuff that you're going to already be doing on Tuesday. We don't want you to miss that. So that's why we bring our first timers in on Monday. And anymore, we're bringing most everybody in on Monday.
Yeah, and it gives you time if you need to go to the store, look around, or get the lay of the land in the town or in the area. You can do that, and then Tuesday can kind of be dedicated to the first timer. Also, you're going to see that the walkabout is 11 to 2 or 10 to 2, whatever the hours are. It's not the whole time. It's in batches. So it's just how they run, but you're not there for 4 hours doing a walkabout.
No, the walkabout will take probably, it'll probably take a half an hour. One of the great things about Redmond, and folks, you'll find this out if you haven't already, if you haven't been there, it is in a circle. So basically you'll just go in a circle and everything is pretty close to each other. Walking the grounds is very easy. You shouldn't have any problems, navigating the grounds. So, it's really nice to be able to, get going with, to one area, you'll find the buildings, you'll walk around the circle, you'll find the other buildings, you'll find the entertainment. It's all kind of around what's called Mayfield Circles, which is where our town center will be located. Roger asked for a 50 amp card.
And what Roger asked for?
There it is, Roger, 50 amp card. So I hope that's what you're looking for, because that's what you get. Bucket list traveler asked, do I need a pass for my electric trike? No, you do not. If it's something that you're going to be driving just within the grounds and your transportation, whether it's a bike, whether it's a scooter, those types of things, you do not need anything special for that. What we do ask, though, is that you make sure that you have insurance for that. We've had incidents where people have had either accidents running into something or running into someone or falling over, or, things like that. So it should be insured to make sure that, if something does happen and there needs to be some kind of claim made, that you're covered.
Imprinted landscape.
And that's what
yes.
you asked for, Roger. What you asked for, we take care of.
Chop, chop. We aim to please. Okay, so look at this, sir. Just make sure. Okay, got it.
All right. Where are we at here on the list? We did that. Bonus bucks. Okay. In your confirmation packet, you will receive bonus bucks. Right. So this is to be used with our exhibitors when you go shopping for whatever it is you decide you might need. You'll receive that. We also do some bonus bucks for some of our games and other things during the event. Volunteers will get a bonus buck for the work that they do. So they won't get those until they get there, but everybody gets one of those in their confirmation packet to use when they arrive. We also have, for those who are ladies luncheon attendees, one of those should show up in your packet. If it does not, please let us know. But that is the ticket to get you into the ladies' lunch. Sorry. Good? You're looking at it funny.
Because, yeah, I don't think that's it, but it looks like that.
Okay.
Well, okay. So this is what it's going to look like, but on the back, it'll have put your name and F number because they have drawings.
Right.
So that's why it looks different. Okay.
Gotcha. All right.
Sorry, I'm ill prepared.
All right. For those who are who have decided to have their packet held at will call, we're going to send you, as I mentioned earlier, the confirmation packet and some of the other things will be sent to you via email. We will also send you this piece of paper. And what we'd like you to do is to print that out and put it in your windshield so that when you arrive, the parking team knows that you need to go to will call to pick your stuff up. So they will direct you into a specific area where the will call will be located. You can go take care of that, get your packet, get your things up in your windshield, and then get back into the queue to get parked.
Some of you do this at the last minute and you might not get this email. If that happens, just get a white piece of paper and write will call. You don't have to exactly have this, but if you're in a pinch, make your own.
What else you got?
The card for the membership meeting.
Oh, yeah. Okay. This card we have our annual membership meeting on Saturday, and that'll be on August 17th in the First Interstate Arena. And those who attend, you have an opportunity to win some money. Fill that card out, put it in the hopper that'll be in the info center, or bring it to the meeting at 9:15 on Saturday morning. Put it in the hopper there, and they will draw 10 of these for how much they get? 100? How much? I can't remember how much it is.
$250.
$250. Each one of these, each drawing is for $250. So,
yeah, and we'll have a hopper in info, and then we'll take everything over. But it's
that morning.
Get it in,
right?
Because you'll forget if you don't do it right away.
What else, Barbie? Are we moving
I think
on
we
now?
got through the packet. Is there anybody have questions about the packet? It doesn't look like it. Nope.
I think we're doing pretty good there.
Pretty
All right.
thorough.
As I mentioned earlier, we do. The confirmation guys has directions on how to get to the grounds. We have basically 3 different groups that are coming in. We have one group that's going to be coming in the Mount Hood entrance, and that is just about all attendees will be coming in that way. We have another group that will be coming in the Mount Jefferson entrance, and that will be our commercial participants. And then we have one other group, the advanced crew will come in another entrance, and I can't remember which one that is, but it is indicated in the confirmation packet. So please follow those directions to help you get to where you need to go when you arrive. We have a little box with GPS coordinates, so that if you choose to, you can put your GPS coordinates on that. It'll take you right to the entrance. So depending on how you go about getting around with your GPS systems and those types of things, we have both written directions and we do have the GPS coordinates. There's a lot of different ways to get to the Redmond area. Most are along 97. Either from Bend or from the north area. So that's kind of the main drag that gets you into the grounds. There are some other places, some other roads that come from the east and the west, but most folks will probably come from the north and south along 97. As you arrive, as I mentioned earlier, when you arrive, don't be driving for a couple hundred miles with your credentials. As you get closer, put those in your windshield, kind of get yourself prepared to arrive. Just so the parking team has a chance to find out, what kind of parking you're looking at. You can even just pull in when you first get there and do it. We will have an area set aside for those who need to unhook their RVs or unhook their towed vehicles. If you haven't done so already outside the grounds, a lot of times we ask folks to unhook outside the grounds and then drive in separate. If you don't do that, we will have some areas set aside for folks who need to pull over, unhook, get your credentials in your windshield, and then proceed forward to get in line to get parked.
vehicles with towing, fifth wheels or trailers. I know this a lot of in your windshield, but just try to, don't block your vision. It's not that important. We'll get you settled.
Right.
And then once you get parked, then you'll move those credentials to your actual rig, so that's visible from the street. So
yeah, as I mentioned, most family attendees, so the majority of the folks who are probably watching this will be coming in the Mount Hood entrance. If you come off 97, you're going to go past the one road. What road is that? We have that on there.
I think so.
19th Street would be the first street that you'll see if you're coming up 97. Off of 97, you'll turn, you'll go east, heading towards the fairgrounds. There's 19th Street. Immediately after that is Jefferson, and then maybe not even a quarter mile past that is Mount Hood, maybe a quarter mile. You're going to be if you see signs for the airport, you are kind of heading towards the airport. You're not going to get there, but the airport's just a little bit past the grounds. So, if you see signs for that, don't think you're going the wrong place. You are in the right position to be heading towards that airport. Pardon me. Our parking hours are 8 to 5 a.m. or 5 p.m. I'm sorry, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Parking team does a great job. I know they often don't stop parking until after 5 p.m. Folks who are parked usually, or if they're in line, they're going to get parked if you show up on time. If you show up and the parking team is no longer there, we'll have signage out there for where to go to park overnight. And then the next morning, they will get you into your position. If you are coming in even later than, Tuesday is going to be kind of our main end of the parking day. If you come in Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, as the event's going on, we'll have signage there for you about where to go, who to call, so we can get you parked. We make sure that everyone who comes in has a parking attendant with them when they get parked. We think it's very important, and the reason we do that is because it costs a lot of money if you run your RV into something else or someone else. We certainly don't want that to happen, so we want to make sure that we have eyes on you, hopefully 4 eyes, 2 parking attendants helping you get it either parked, backed in, or pulled in to your site. These are big rigs, big, 45 foot. Some, if it's a truck pulling a large fifth wheel, it could be a tight squeeze getting in as well. So we want to make sure that you're safe, your property is safe, and those around you, that they and their property is safe as well. Right?
Got it.
Okay, it's your turn.
I don't even know where you are. You're just talking and talking.
Well, right here, parking is from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Then I did a little bit more.
Okay, awesome. Okay, unhook. Valve checker.
Yeah, you can start there.
Okay. So after you're unhooked and you're ready to go, and if you don't have somebody to drive your toad, they help you, or
someone, if you need some assistance, please let the parking team know. If you're single and you're pulling a car behind you, obviously you can't drive your toad if you unhook it. So get with the parking team. They can help you out one way or the other. They'll either advise you to pull your car there, or they'll say, leave it, and we'll either have somebody drive it, or we'll give you a ride back so you can drive it over to your spot.
So once you're ready to go, a golf cart or a car sometimes will take you, and it's a follow me. And so they'll take you, and so often they're taking maybe more than you.
Yeah.
So it's sort of, they get you in, and then once you're in the area where you're going to get parked, and they have other parkers there kind of helping you get into your area. There's hand signals and that type of thing that they'll be using, and there's a little example of that in a confirmation guide as well. So just kind of relax and let them take over and get you parked. And I will stress, you'll always end up where you're all in a row, and then here comes the rig coming in the wrong way. So just, you got to be patient for stuff like that to happen. And they'll just do the best they can, but just kind of be ready at the peak times of parking that there will be delays. Once you're parked, that QR code that's in your windshield, they'll come up. I don't know if they do it now right away or they come down a row,
Well,
but they'll scan it.
yeah, I would suggest, and because we have so many cards going in your windshield, that you don't put the QR code in your windshield until after you park.
Yeah.
But please remember to do so, because that is our way to find you. If you could put that up once you get parked, that way they can come by, and they don't come by right away. They let you have a chance to get your stuff in order, and then they come by and scan you. So by the end of the day, they have, everybody in the system.
Well, the way this has been going, is there a certain place that's better for them to put that so they can reach? Because isn't it sometimes some of those windshields are pretty high, but I guess they figure all that out.
Who's that?
The parkers with the phones.
Well, they don't stand that high. I mean, it's better if it's lower, so they can scan it with their phone.
Yeah, I just think they're going to be trying to reach up to get it.
They're big. They're big QR code,
right?
So they can be a little bit farther away to get the catch on that.
We have our caravans. Those are, if you don't know, they're people who have organized to travel together and show up together to be parked together. And these are normally 10 rigs or more, although I think we have a 7, but 10 rigs or more. So there's that aspect of the show too. So don't let that frighten you. Sometimes they're all in line waiting for their group to get organized before they're parked. Caravans are organized through events. So if you think you've got one going, be sure to give us a call or email us and let us know, and we'll get you a form so we can kind of keep track. I try to schedule you within half-hour time. So you can't really pick your own time unless it's wide open day. So we kind of organize that with you. We've got, I don't know, maybe a dozen caravans coming in, Roger. I can't remember at this point, but it's a good show for that reason.
Yeah, as far as caravans are concerned, it's kind of there's kind of 2 different kinds of caravans. We call them all caravans. We'll have one that everybody will arrive together, and they'll drive it in a line from either another campground or another location where they've already met. They'll come in and they'll all stay together, and they'll all go get parked. And then a second type of caravan, it's not really a caravan, but what it is a bunch of people want to get parked together. So what we'll do is we'll say, okay, you guys need to meet here at the grounds at a certain time. And at that time, the parking team is going to come over and get you parked. So that way you tell all the people that you want to get parked with, we need to be here at this time. So if you're coming from different areas, maybe you're not all coming from the same place, you can be there, say 1 p.m. on Monday afternoon. Okay, we want everybody here at 1. We're going to get parked at 1:30, that type of thing. So we need to kind of arrange that with you as well. So our parking team knows, okay, at 1:30, we're going to have 10 RVs parked in the 30 amp lot. We need to kind of make arrangements for that kind of thing, or however many it might be. So, we send out cards, or we can tell you how to make cards for your caravan, where you put your name on it, and then your RV, one of however many is in your group. And then next one is 2 of however many in your group, that type of thing. That way everyone knows, okay, you're with the Jones group and there's 10 of you and you're one of 10. So here's 2 of 10. Okay, where's 3? There's 3 over there. And then make sure you're all going into the same area together. And we know it's important. We know people like to park together with their friends so they can all hang out. And it's a lot easier to hang out when everybody's together rather than scattered all over the park. So if you want to park together with people, just make sure you're there. We do ask folks, if you want to park together, make sure you're there together. We don't save spots. So get there. If your friend's not there yet, wait for your friend. And then once you're together, we'll get you parked.
Yeah, I was just going to say, whether you're a 25 or a 2, come to be together, because we don't hold spots, or we can't. Now, there might be instances where you have to leave early, or you've got some sort of commitment. What is it, to get things fixed or whatever, some appointments. Mm-hmm. Let the parkers know that, because we don't want to put you in the middle of, a big old group of RVs and then you can't get out or get back in. So be sure you inform them if you have, appointments or different that make you leave. Your rig has to leave for any reason.
Yeah, and please, in some areas it's easier to to maneuver the RV in and out of your position, in and out of your parking spot. If you are at all concerned about doing that, please let us know so we can give you the assistance you need, either through our parking team or security, to get you in and out safely. We don't want you tearing your stuff up. We don't want you tearing other people's stuff up. Some of the parking spots are a little tight. Some of the roads are a little tight. So, we want to make sure everybody's safe. We want to make sure all your stuff is in the same condition as when you showed up.
The show, I'm going to reiterate this a million times, but it ends on the 17th after evening entertainment. So it's a full day of a show, and the actual departure is Sunday at by noon. So, but if for some reason you have to leave Saturday, that's another thing. It's just to make sure, do they get help, or just to be sure you can get out.
If you can safely get out, feel free to do it. But if it's tight, if you're worried at all, if you're concerned about potentially, having any issues, please let us know, and we will get folks to help you out. The majority of those problems are not going to be in the exterior areas of the parking. It's going to be on the inside of the fence line. It's going to be the folks who are parked very close to all the buildings and activities. That's where it's going to be difficult. And that's quite honestly, we're going to have a lot of pedestrian traffic through there. We're going to have golf cart traffic through there. So I want to make sure that we're clear. If we need security help, if we need parking help, we can get that to help you get out safely and make sure everybody around you is safe as well.
We're going to reiterate that you can come in earlier than your arrival date. If you end up that way, you can camp for free, dry camp in the welcome area overnight, or ask if you're there during parking hours, ask a parker if you can get parked, and it's $40 cash or check. If you want to stay after the show, after the 18th, which is the last day, is the checkout day is the 18th, you'll have to arrange that with the grounds directly. And there's a website and a phone number. And you'll probably have to move.
It depends on if you're parked in a non-hookup area, you'll move to their campground, right. And that's where you'll park after the fact.
And I would maybe recommend they do early that campground. We do not own that. We don't have that campground, any power over it on the 18th. So it's kind of up to you to proact. Will call we kind of talked about.
Mm-hmm. We already talked about.
Okay, so we move on.
All right, now you get to talk about your book club again.
Book club. Oh, if you missed my beginning, our opening, any questions? The book is in. I got mine on Amazon. I'm sure there's other places to get it. Ted Haynes is a local to the area. There's a whole bio on him. I got his recommendation. They said he's a fabulous speaker, and he knows a lot about the area. And this is his newest book, and he's got other books that I had difficulty choosing which one to select for the Supersized Book Club. But I went with this one because it's his newest one. He checked inventory. It was taking a little bit of time, but I think he upped his Amazon delivery date, and he will have some on site. The Supersized Book Club is on Saturday at 1:30. And I don't know where I have it.
Seminar 5.
In sectional?
The lava room.
Oh, in the lava room. He knows. I run this show, but he knows. So anyway, that's where it'll be, but it'll be in the program. But if you pre-order your books and then bring them, he'll sign them for you. This is a lot of fun. He got highly recommended, and I hope you enjoy the book. Order it. And then there's a little place to log in here to pre-register to attend. It's really so I know how many seats, and he knows how many books to bring. It's not a reservation. So anybody can come anytime. Bring your friends.
Anything else?
Make this great. Okay.
Make it great.
Charity events.
Yeah,
we talk about that.
Our charity for this event is Redmond Hospice, and it is the Sunrise Camp. And what Camp Sunrise? I'm sorry. What this charity does, it's a program put on by Hospice Redmond. and basically what it is it's for kids who are dealing with the death of either a family member, a friend, or somebody who's very important in their life. And we all deal with grief differently. Adults are a little bit more able to through experience and through maturity, but kids, they have a hard time often when someone close to them dies. So what this program does is it helps kids get through that process when they have a loved one or someone close to them die. And we looked into this. We thought it was just a really fantastic program. We talked to the folks there, and they were
So
thrilled. They were
excited.
thrilled to partner with us. So that's the charity for Redmond. We think we really hope that folks embrace this and participate in the various fundraising activities that we're going to be doing. The first one is our Driven to Care silent auction, which we've been doing now for the couple, 3-4 years now, 3 years, 2 years, 3 years. I don't know.
Fabulous.
And it's gotten bigger and bigger every time. I mean, when we started a couple years ago, I think in Tucson, we had a nice little selection, and it has just continued to grow. It's vendors, it's chapters, it's individuals bring just some really fantastic things to bid on. Baskets of different types of food and just
Of
different
their
things.
state.
Yeah.
Like if they're from Idaho, we had a whole potato
Things.
thing.
Yeah.
It was great.
So I urge you to participate either. I urge you to participate in both as a donation, someone who donates to the auction, and then someone who also participates as a bidder. I can't remember what we made last year, but it was very, very impressive amount of money that we were able to raise in Tucson to give to the charity there. And we're hoping to do the same here in Redmond. And so I encourage everyone to participate in this, whether they are do make a donation either individually or through a chapter, or come and bid on something. Some of the bids were fairly reasonable, some were pretty high. And so there's a lot of stuff, a lot of good stuff out there. It's really heartwarming to see our members, our attendees participate in something like this. FMCA, we created the Driven to Care program a few years ago. Really helping out, giving something back in the community. And we've done, it's getting bigger and bigger every year. The second thing we do that is something we've done for quite a few years is our Driven to Care Magic Mile. That'll be Friday morning. Basically, what we do is we walk a mile. Or you can run. Get with your friends. Hopefully, it's a beautiful morning. I know they have a lot of those out in Redmond, so you won't be disappointed, I'm quite sure. We'll walk around the grounds. I kind of came up with the course the other day. It's flat, no hills. Don't have any problem with that. It'll be just a nice morning get together with a whole bunch of people. It costs $10. We ask for it as a donation. That money will go. All of it goes directly to the charity. So if you haven't signed up at all, if you haven't signed up already, we did take signups during registration. But if you would like to do it, you can get with us now. You can sign up when you get there. We'll have some swag bags to give away when you do show up. Then come over to Info Center and pick those up. So please, if it's something that if you're going to take a walk anyway, come do it. Do it. Make a $10 donation, and then hopefully we'll have a nice check to give these folks at the end of the show. The third thing we're doing, and this is something new we have not done before, is a Driven to Care golf outing. Juniper Golf Course is right next door to the grounds. It's a beautiful, fantastic golf course. So we're putting together a golf outing there. It's going to be a scramble. We're going to put some horses together. We've got some I call it score improvement products that you can purchase, mulligans and some other things like that to improve your scoring. We'll have some prizes. We'll have lunch. We'll have some refreshments, and it's going to be a great time. We're going to do that Friday morning as well. We had to do it at the time of Magic Mile, which isn't, but it's just the way the timing had to work. But it'll start like at 7 o'clock, 7:30. Hopefully get you done by 12:30, 1 o'clock. and back to the ground so you can participate in the rest of the activities that day.
I encourage you to sign up. I understand that the package we put together is fabulous for what golf costs the area. And this course is like point.
It's beautiful.
It is. So if you're a golfer or just want to have fun, get on to this one. This is great, and your money will go to the a great place.
Right. Yeah, we're hoping that we can send those folks home from sunrise with a big smile on their face, and they can do a lot of good work this year with the people that they help out.
I just want to add to we have a wonderful group of friends who all year long make quilts and different other fiber arts for kids, and they are, I'm sure that's going to be a big thing, but they'll be meeting too, and all those donations will be collected and on display in the info center, and then all those will go to kids at King's Sunrise too.
What else we have?
We have a quick question. Yeah, the golf carts be available for rent.
Karen, I'm working on that. I don't have a contract with anybody yet. When I find out, and I'm sure I will find out at some point, I will let you know. I know that's been asked by a number of people.
I've got a list of people.
So we will be getting that as soon as I have an answer, I will let folks know. I'm not hiding anything here. I want to make sure that that we get this taken care of the right way. There's a few challenges to getting the golf carts at that area. So I'm hoping that within the next week or two, I can be sending out some information about that.
Roger also noted we have 13 caravans. So use the call if you need to get creative. Sure.
That's what we have right now. Sign up.
Good.
Yeah, pretty good.
Chapter Fair.
Chapter Fair. As I mentioned earlier, on Tuesday, we're going to have a lot of different things going on. Chapter Fair will come at, I believe I have that scheduled for 3 o'clock on Tuesday, the 13th. It'll be in the First Interstate Events Center. Right before that, we'll have the at 2 o'clock. We'll have the first timers orientation, and straight into Chapter Fair, which will be in the same building.
2:45.
2:45. Come over for the first timers. Stick around for the Chapter Fair. We'll have a bunch of different chapters from the Northwest area, from other chapters from the Western area, the Rocky Mountain, throughout the U.S. In Canada. Talk to those folks. Join the chapters if you are interested in what they offer. Some are geographical, some are based on either the type of RV you have or different maybe hobbies or activities you enjoy. So a lot of different opportunities there to join chapters and find out more about what's going on within FMC on the chapter side.
Magic Mountain Parade means
On Saturday, we're going to kind of close this thing down with now we have a parade. The Mountain Magic, what's it called? The Mountain Magic Parade, and that will be, I think, what I have it started 5 o'clock. We're gonna have that. Then we're gonna go. After that, we're gonna have our driven to care donation. We'll have some other things going on. Whoever wins the Marshall's Award at the parade, and then we'll go into the evening summit chapter fest. We'll have some entertainment there. We'll have some other things going on that evening. A fun get together for everyone. The last night it'll be outdoors, just having a good time. We'll have food and drink there available. It'll be a Mayfield Circle. Bring your chairs, come hang out, have a nice evening before you head home the next day.
Yeah, a lot of the chapters bring it on.
Yep.
Give you little treats and stuff. So it's really a fun night.
It is a fun night, and it is a chance for the chapters to all get together again. So a lot of times we do a thing called a block party. We're not doing block parties here, but this will be our opportunity to get with, if a chapter is getting together for the Chapter Fest night, you can go visit them as a chapter and see what they do, see how they interact, and kind of get an idea of the fun that they have together.
Entertainment all on the website.
We do have entertainment on the website.
Oh, it's also listed. A lot of it's in here too.
Yeah, it is there. I have created a nice little lineup of entertainment starting on Monday night, going through Saturday. So there won't be any nights where you won't have something to do if you choose to. So lots of good stuff, some good entertainment, most of it local entertainment, but very good. I think you're going to really enjoy. Only doing a couple things indoors. We're going to use the First Interstate Bank Center for a couple nights, but a lot of it's going to be outdoors in the Mayfield Circle area. Beautiful evenings up there in Redmond. So I think you're going to have a nice time coming out, seeing some good shows in the evening, and then we're going to have karaoke in the evenings usually after that. So if you want to participate in that, maybe some other things going on.
Seminars and crafts is listed next. I think my list went up today or tomorrow.
It's going out later today.
Oh, later today. A full list of the seminars that I have now will be out. Everybody kind of wants the descriptions, and that's a little difficult to do because we're in high edit and trying to get placement times and rooms. It's a big puzzle. It's just a big darn puzzle. I don't even know how I do it, but I lose sleep over it. I think I do it in my sleep because it all comes together. But that information, all those details will be out when we put out the digital program about 3 weeks, 2 or 3 weeks before the show. So you'll be able to get all the details and map out. You'll have plenty of time to map out your
usually about the second or third week of July. We'll have roughly about 3 weeks before the event. We'll have the program out that you'll be able to download, and then obviously you'll get the print one when you show up.
And the big map, right? The whole list. Crafts, I have a good selection of crafts. Sign-ups for right now will be in the info. It's called Seminar 3. It's in the North Hall. It's the Information Center. We'll have craft sign-ups on Wednesday morning it's supposed to be 8 o'clock, but we'll see. That just keep an eye out for that. The only fair way to do it is just all at once on site because it's just works the best that way. It's fair. Everybody has a fair chance to get onto the crafts, and those will all be in full description in the digital program too. But they are listed this afternoon.
You done?
Yep.
Okay.
On to general
John asked if there was going to be food on site.
yeah.
I was there 2 weeks ago
Yeah.
now, and I was working with our concessions and catering folks over there, and we're looking to have in the Mayfield Circle area 5 to 7 food trucks there every day, serving a variety of different things. So we should have a nice selection of food during the event. As I find out more information, we'll put that out there on the website. We'll hopefully have some information. Maybe we put in the welcome bag as to the hours and the types of food that are going to be going on there. He gave me a list. I just need to kind of confirm what all these food trucks do serve. If they, some of them have more than others. Some just kind of serve a couple different things. So, and then, we'll have, I think as well, some general concession type food as well.
On the food line, if you knew, Thursday, Friday, Saturday morning, there'll be free, coffee and donuts out in the Mayfield Circle also.
And Friday afternoon, we do our ice cream
social. So there's opportunities for that kind of thing. But to have all these food trucks, I'm kind of excited.
I know. It's going to be, it sounds really good. And some of the suggestions he has, and we're going to try and have it set up so there's some nice areas where you can grab something to eat, sit down at a picnic table, or sit in some shade somewhere, those types of things, and enjoy lunch, dinner, whatever out there. You can go over, sit in the tent for entertainment. It's all going to be right in that circle, so it'll be very convenient for whatever you want to do.
You're going to like this place.
Yes.
Other
general announcements. What does that mean, Kylie?
I don't know. Anything else that we have to share?
Okay.
Y'all have shared a lot, so we can do this quick.
Oh, we have to rush now?
No, you don't have to rush. I don't say you have to rush. I'm just saying y'all We shared a lot of information. So
It is 4 o'clock. I didn't even realize an hour went by.
yes.
How'd that
So
happen?
whatever y'all want to share,
Okay, we'll continue.
go for it.
We will be sending out information about the events app, how to get set up with that. It's through CVent. We've used it for the last couple conventions. I know there's been some issues with it. I'm not going to lie. I'm not thrilled with some of the problems we've had with it. We've been working with the company. Hopefully, some of those will be resolved before we show up in Redmond. Amanda in Tucson worked her butt off to make sure everyone could get on the app. I'm hoping that she doesn't have to go through that again. It's a little bit of a challenge, just the way things are with the way they have set it up. So hopefully we won't have the issues we've had the past couple conventions. Before it is a fantastic app. It's just really hard to get on it. So that's kind of our challenge there. We are selling T-shirts and tumblers. We got a couple weeks to order those. It's pretty close to. She put the thing right on top.
Sorry.
They look like this, but we do have a title sponsor, Beaver Coach Sales. So their logo will be right there on this as well. So we haven't had new shirts made. We just got these made early on. And when you get your shirt, it will have the Beaver presented by Beaver Coach Sales on here. We also have tumblers.
Talk that up a little bit.
And we do need to make sure that we're letting folks know. You can see it up in the top right corner that Beaver Coach Sales, they are our title sponsor. They're from the Bend area. Ty Kelly and his group have been fabulous to work with. They're really big supporters of FMCA. And I want to make sure that, when you're there, go see the RVs that they're going to have on display. They're going to have a whole bunch of stuff up there. And thank them as well for some of the things that they're going to be doing. On Tuesday night, we're going to be having a little party. We'll have some more information about that. Uh-oh. A little visitor coming in. But we'll have more information about that on Tuesday night coming up. Probably not just yet. I'm still finalizing some things to make sure that I don't want to talk out of line, but we're going to be doing some stuff then. And it's, that's good. Partially, it's a Beaver Coach Sales event. So I want to make sure that, folks understand the commitment they've made to us as we're coming into their backyard. Ben's just, a couple 10, 15 miles to the south, and fabulous area as well. So I'm sure a lot of you will probably stop there at some point during the event, either coming and going. So make sure when you are there, tell Beaver folks, stop by, say hello, and thank them.
Yeah, they're really going to be happy. You're going to be happy.
Yep. We send out a lot of email. Kylie, do we send out a lot of email?
We do send out a lot of emails.
We send out a lot of email. If for some reason you're not getting our email, we need you to contact the marketing department and get that changed. We want to make sure that you're as informed as possible about all the things that we have going on leading up to the convention. And if you're not getting an email, either we don't have a good email address for you, or your email is being blocked. So we want to make sure that you're getting that stuff. So contact the marketing department. Kylie got some information up there on how to do that, and we can get that fixed up for you. RVSEF is a group that does weighing services. They're going to be on grounds. You can sign up with them on Wednesday morning up until noon. They're going to move to their booth. At 1 o'clock, they'll be open. You can talk to them about getting your RV weighed. They do a fabulous job. They've done it with us for years. A great group. I can't remember what the cost. I don't want to say what the cost is because I might get it wrong.
Yeah.
So, but it's very affordable, and it's absolutely based on making sure that you are super safe when you're on the road. They weigh your tire. They weigh your RV by the corners. They give you suggestions about different types of changes that you might need to make on your weight, moving weight around within your RV. So go talk to those folks if you're concerned about it at all. If you've never had it done, maybe it's a good time to go do that.
Did you say, I'm sorry, because I was trying to get the tumbler here, is 8 o'clock on Wednesday. They'll be in the info
Right.
center for sign up.
When we open the info center on Wednesday, they'll have a desk there, and then at noon they'll shut down and they'll move over to the event center or the exhibit hall. I'm sorry, exhibit hall, where you can talk to them and sign up at that point. There is still time to volunteer. We need help in a couple different areas: security, seminars. If you're interested in fun and games, we could use some folks to help out there with our card bingo, our cornhole. We really don't have anybody overseeing our fun and games right now. We would love to have, if you're interested, if you want to do fun and games and oversee that kind of stuff, let us know. If maybe as a group or a chapter you want to take it upon yourselves, let us know, and we'll be happy to get you signed up.
It's mainly just those two are the big ones that the other chapter that usually does our fun games cover. So
Yeah, we do the card bingo will be on the Tuesday night or Tuesday night, Wednesday night.
I don't think it's Tuesday night. It can't be Tuesday.
Where that?
Wednesday.
Wednesday night at 6:30, and then the cornhole will be on Thursday, I believe.
Morning, usually.
Thursday morning at 10 a.m. We want to thank Henderson's Lineup. They're going to be sponsoring that, so we appreciate their assistance. They're another Oregon company who's going to be very visible at our event.
Yep, we're in their turf now.
And make sure we thank them considerably for all the effort, and the money that they're
We
providing.
have a lot of fabulous sponsors.
We do.
I mean, they want you here. So gather up your friends and head on to Redmond.
If you must cancel, we hope you don't, but we know life happens. Send an email to cancel@fmca.com. Tell us what's going on, and we'll make sure that's taken care of. Up until the June 26th, you'll receive all your money back minus $25 handling fee. After that, that goes up a little bit. So if you know that something's happening, please let us know, so we can take care of it for you. We hate to hear it happen. I know a lot of folks, they register with great intentions, but things happen in their lives, and they have to, whether it's, mechanical, health, family. We get it. And, we want to make sure that, that you're taken care of. Just make sure to get with us, cancel@fmca.com, and we'll get taken care of. If you send something to us and you don't hear back from us within a day, working day, Monday through Friday, within a day or so, get back with us again, because for some reason we didn't get what you sent. So make sure that you follow up if you don't get something back with us. Amanda's doing a great job. She's usually back within, half an hour if you send it in during the weekday. So if for some reason you do send something, you don't hear back from us, either send us another one or give us a call.
We has to be in writing. So follow that system, cancel@fmca.com. A phone call, and I tell somebody in membership that you're canceling won't work because it won't get to us. So just follow the cancel@fmca.com and we will take care of you.
What else? Oh,
Ooh.
we are kind of at the end of our itinerary, and it doesn't look like we have a whole lot of other questions going on. So we're going to do this again July 17th. So in about 3 weeks, month? What is it? 3 weeks? What is it? Today's 19th, about a month.
Yeah.
We're going to be doing it. So join us again. We'll be talking about a lot more of the fun things, the things that are going to be going on during the event that you're not going to want to miss. We'll have more information about our Tuesday night event. We'll have some other things that are going on. We'll get into the entertainment and that kind of stuff a little bit more. Barb, I'm sure want to talk about the book club again.
Absolutely.
So,
and again.
We'll try to get it 3 times next time. That's all right.
That's fine.
Can we
We
do that?
do 3.
And then this Friday, we're going to do our next Filler Up Friday. We appreciate Shade Pro giving out some $300 fuel cards. We're not going to give away 1 or 2 this time. We're going to give out 4. We're doing 4 this time. So
4 lucky winners.
4 lucky winners.
So if you're not registered, get registered because we want to be in that drawing.
That's right. That's right. And we want to
Helps us.
appreciate Shea Pro doing that.
We do. They are fantastic.
What else we got? Is that about it?
Yeah, I can't believe it.
I know.
It's only
4 hours and 10 minutes we've been sitting here.
many
believe it?
thanks for hanging out with us.
Yeah,
for
thanks
this
for hanging out
long
with us.
time.
Just so everybody knows, we do this 3 times for every convention, right?
Yep.
Our producer, Kylie, is going somewhere else. This will be her last Q&A. She's going to do the thing on Friday still. So she gets to get on camera. There's Kylie. Say hello, Kylie.
Here, just move it back so it's. I was gonna make it easy on you. and
Just say
go. Goodbye.
We
Thanks
ap-
for joining
Love
us.
you, Kylie.
Thanks for dealing with them.
We appreciate everything Kylie's done through the years.
Hold
to
on,
put
now I
this
gotta fix
together.
the camera.
It's
Hold
fine.
on.
It's fine.
There you go.
They don't need to see us anymore. We appreciate. I mean, this is kind of a fun thing that we do. We think it's important, but we also try to have fun with it. So, Kylie's been a great help with this, making this kind of a. At first, you should have seen the mess we used to do.
Oh my gosh.
She kind of coordinated this. She gave us like scripts almost, you know. So,
Yeah,
like,
this-
so now we're not jumping every dang place, which is kind of what she inherited when
And
she
we have
started.
a time. We have to be here.
We actually have a time to be here. We used to roll in like about 2 minutes before and say, "All right, let's go." So
She makes us think
yeah,
ahead.
so thank you, Kylie.
You're
Thank you,
welcome.
Kylie, for all you've done.
You're welcome.
And sitting there behind Kylie, thinking, "Oh shit, now I got to do this next." So,
Yeah,
but
she's
we
got us.
appreciate Kylie, and we're gonna miss you. So-
I'll miss you
We
guys too. Thank you. It's very kind.
So everyone, say goodbye to Kylie. Send her an email, kdoll@fmca.com.
Flood it. Flood her.
She takes cash too.
I do. I take cash, Venmo, credit card.
That's right. She'll pick it off.
Yeah.
So until next time, until Friday, join us Friday. If you can't join us Friday, we'll see you on the 17th of July. Barbie, have a good day. Rest of the day.
Yeah.
It's hot in Cincinnati.
Yeah,
in case you
really
didn't
hot.
know, but I think it's hot everywhere.
Yeah.
So
Get registered so your name's in that drawing. And even if you can't watch us on Friday, I know you'll miss all the fun, but we'll contact you if you're a winner. You don't
That's
have
right.
to worry about it. Don't panic.
all right, we'll see y'all at Redmond. Take care.